Insights automate data analysis by finding meaningful patterns in your data, so you don't have to. EPM handles large volume of data and millions of potential data coordinates across complex hierarchies and multiple dimensions for processes such as planning, tax reporting, profitability and cost management, and financial consolidation and close. Identifying key patterns visually in high-volume data is time-consuming and impractical. In many cases, data must be decomposed to account for factors such as seasonality and trends before anomalies and patterns can be properly understood. As new data is loaded into EPM Cloud, the Insight Engine processes the data for key signals such as variance, trends, anomalies, and forecast bias, eliminating hours of manual analysis. Insight surfaces only the most relevant patterns and can be configured for materiality and importance. The insights are delivered in an easy-to-use display, where the list of insights can be easily sorted and filtered. For example, you can easily filter on specific patterns within a threshold with just a few clicks. From the moment data is loaded in EPM and to the point where action is taken, there are several opportunities for automation. You load and aggregate new actuals in EPM, analyze the data to identify patterns, review discovered issues, update forecasts, and then take actions to improve forecast accuracy. While some patterns, such as variances and trends, can be spotted through time-consuming manual review, others, such as bias and anomalies, are much harder to detect visually. The Insights Engine collates all identified hot spots into a centralized display, ensuring proper review and analysis of key patterns. There are 3 types of insights. Forecast variance and bias insights analyze historical forecasts and actuals to reveal hidden bias or variance in submitted forecasts. These insights reveal patterns where forecasts overstate or understate actual results by calculating the percentage of variance and bias between 2 historical scenarios, such as forecast and actuals. In this example, the actual values for electronics are 19.4% lower than forecast, indicating a potential overstatement bias. Anomaly insights detect unusual patterns or outlier values that deviate significantly from other values. For example, a sudden volatility in actuals compared to the base level. Anomalies can result from business events and highlight trends that require closer analysis. In this example, the June 2025 value was much higher, 79.2% higher, than the monthly average of 541,000. Prediction insights compare future forecasts with system-generated predicted values to identify significant variances and assess risks, such as the likelihood of meeting a target forecast. In this example, the predicted values are 36% higher than the forecast. You can use ad hoc analysis to explore these differences in detail and better understand why the forecast differs significantly than the machine-generated prediction. For instance, let's take a look at consumer channel. The data was relatively flat and then decreased in FY25. Let's drill into the products further. For tablet computer, we see an increase in FY24, but then a big decrease in FY25, indicating that the trend affects all computer equipment category rather than a single product. I'll return to the insight. If we think the forecast is correct, we can override with the forecast. If we think the base prediction is correct, we can override with the base prediction. To get started with insights, administrators and users with EPM Manage role can configure insights and then schedule to run them on a regular basis. Planners can then review and analyze insights on the Insights page and take appropriate action to improve forecast accuracy and decision-making. To learn more, visit docs.oracle.com.